midnight dream, damnest thing you've ever seen. I like the likes of her. Where do I get me one of those girls? A farmer's daughter, homecoming queen, likes to fight, but a sweet little thing. She can drink iced tea and throw back a shot. Now there ain't much going, that girl ain't got.
We are on our way to Rhode Island.
Y'all, if you've never been pheasant hunting, I would highly recommend that you put that on your bucket list. Me and my husband and our best friend Garrett Bevins had the opportunity to go up to Addyville East Farms in Rhode Island this January and hunt with a gentleman by the name of Brett Calkins. Mr. Calkins is an amazing guy. He took us right in, showed us the ropes, and just made us have an overall amazing experience. Now, a little bit about Mr. Calkins. He is one of our main supporters for Wildlife Women. He follows us on Instagram and Facebook and things like that. And last season, he had actually donated this hunt for us to use as an auction item at our TV show launch. And when we seen it, my husband was excited. He wanted to bid on it, and we bid on it and actually won. And I'm so glad that he did that because this experience just overall was amazing. Our initial plans was that we were going to go up in January and do the hunt. We were going to leave Friday, hunt Saturday, come home Sunday. Well, Mr. Calkins calls us that Thursday, informs us that Mother Nature has other plans, and there's going to be a huge ice storm on Saturday. So we jump in the truck Friday morning and had 13 hours to Rhode Island so that we could do the hunt that afternoon.
Huh.
The destination is on your left. 200 Pheasant Drive.
We just arrived here at Addyville East Farms. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. We left the house about 10:30 last night, headed up here. It's about a 12-hour trip from Kentucky to Rhode Island. Our buddy Brett Calkins donated a pheasant hunt to our first TV show launch. So we won it, and we waited for the perfect time. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day to go on a pheasant hunt. We're getting ready to get changed up, get into our gear, go do a skeet shoot first, and then we're going to have lunch with some of his buddies here at the lodge. And then about 1 o'clock we're going to head out and see if we can shoot some pheasants. We got up to Rhode Island around noon that afternoon, and Mr. Calkins was actually on a hunt himself. They had a British style hunt at the farm that morning, and so he was still hunting when we got there. So he introduced us to a gentleman by the name of Mike Russo. He is one of the leading skeet shooters in America, has won several awards and things like that. And he informed us that Brett was going to be a little while, and he was going to go ahead and take us on out and let us do some skeet shooting before the hunt. Now, this experience all in itself was just, fantastic. We get up to this big open bottom, and, they've got all these skeet launchers and things like that. And Mr. Russo tells us that he's going to show us exactly how to, shoot at these birds. Yeah.
Look at my dog's head in the middle, see?
Oh, my goodness. He's like, now, why ain't I out there?
She's been living in that truck for 11 years.
Love it.
Safety off?
Yep.
Yeah, I took it off.
Okay.
You just stay put. Take your time.
Okay, cool.
There ain't gonna be some pheasants killed today, boys. Oh!
That little bit of hesitation bit you in the butt. Yeah, you're going to pull that trigger at the highest point. All right, how about we shoot a different bird?
This is a challenge for you, babe. It's a good one here.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
Leave it open. Okay. Then push it.
Aha.
The black's hard to pick up. Yeah. I like it.
There you go. So you saw that bird?
Yep.
No questions?
Nope.
Okay.
Alright, pull.
The second one.
Okay.
Dead on the second shot.
Yeah.
What happened on the first shot, you know? Seriously? You move your hands way too fast.
Too fast?
Yeah, so you shoot
slow
over.
down?
Anything going away, even a pheasant, if you react too quick, you shot over it. So just take your time.
Okay.
It will work, I'm positive.
Okay. Alright, pull. That was awesome.
Perfect.
Works, right?
Yeah. Pull.
Oh.
Pull. Something happened.
The shell's already in the carrier.
Okay. Pull.
Lead is too long.
Too long?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, let me grab some bullets.
that is so much harder.
Harder going away.
What you did is you kind of looked at it too long and you want to make it perfect, right?
Right.
Don't. Just kill it.
Okay.
That 1 second, that millisecond where you look at it, the bird drops out.
Okay.
He's okay?
Brett has made it in.
Hi, everybody.
So this is the guy that donated the hunt to us. We want to thank him for it. We're excited. We're getting ready to go grab lunch with him. We've done some skeet shooting to get warmed up, and then tell us about our hunt that we've got this afternoon.
The hunt that we have this morning is in field number 10. There's about 14 fields here spread out over about 2,000 acres. The field we're in is about 15 acres. There's going to be a lot of pheasant running around and some chuckers. So we have a pointer that we're going to hunt behind and a lab. The lab's a flushing dog and the pointer's going to point and we're going to flush ourselves. So we're going to have a lot of fun.
We get into the booths and things, and I think I do pretty well with a shotgun and things like that. But when you have somebody like Mr. Russo, showing you the ropes, it's just a whole nother ball game. I'd miss a shot, and he'd tell me, you dropped your arm or you pulled the trigger too quick on that one. And so by the time that we got done doing these skeets, we felt like we were A1 ready to go shoot some pheasants. We got back to the farm and he introduced us to some of the other gentlemen that runs Addyville East Farm. A little bit of background about them. That's all they do is pheasant hunt all year round. They've actually got a farm where they raise the birds and things like that. I think they told us that they hatch like 75,000 pheasants a year and I want to say 30,000 chuckers a year, and they do that, and everybody just comes together and just has these fantastic hunts, and we got to sit down and meet with them and have lunch.
There was a ton of them.
There's a lot of hawks, coyotes.
Now, how many birds did you say that they raise and stuff here?
They raise over 70,000 birds a year. They raise, I think, 70,000 pheasant, I think around 50,000 chuckers, and about 20,000 Hungarian partridges. So there's 3 different types. And what these little pens are here is a recall pen. So the birds, after a shoot, they know where they've eaten, so they come back, they crawl back up in the pen, and some of them, they'll get to recapture some of them.
Oh wow, that's cool. Like him right there, like he's gonna go back.
He's gonna climb up in that hole right there.
Yeah, this is great.
So that's what it's, so the clay that you shot?
So we should be alright. I should be good.
So this is a whole different farm operation. They actually hatch the hens here, hatch birds here. They grow them inside the barns, they move them outside. They also process and clean them, so after the birds are shot, some people take the birds home whole, or they take them and they will use them for game dinners, farms, you know, all different kinds of stuff.
Do you want to see that?
Nope, we're good. So we're ready to hunt.
Sounds good. I'm excited.
When we started getting ready for the pheasant hunt, Brett introduced us to our 2 champion dogs for the day.
So Finn, what he's going to do is Finn's going to go on point, and he's going to point the bird, and then we'll go in front of Finn, and we'll try and kick the birds up. The birds will run, so we got to get the birds to fly ourselves. He's just going to show us where the birds are.
And then we
Bailey,
flush
on the
them
other
out?
hand, we'll flush them out.
Okay.
They'll fly, we'll shoot them. Bailey, she's going to smell the birds. You'll see her tail change. She's going to wag a little bit faster. She's going to go right after the bird's going to fly. So Finn, we have to flush it with Bailey. She's going to flush it for us.
Awesome.
Start a little bit of a faster beat. So here I'm going point. There's a little mercury switch in that collar, and it changes. And you'll see we're going to lose him. We're going to think he's over there, and then we're going to hear the collar over here. So
It's like Beaver.
yeah,
Like rabbit hunt. We got Garmin's on ours to keep up with.
yeah. I want to get the Garmin's, but not yet.
Oh my gosh.
Take all 10 or 11 out at once to hunt?
No, I take
The most
2,
we've ever
3
had
of
is
me.
about
5, and that's just all our buddies.
yeah. We all do that.
So I have gifts for each of you to wear today. We're done. This is going to fit you, believe it or not. It's going to unzip on the sides. Which one? This. There's one that is my size.
He had a yellow lab named Bailey, and then he also had a German short-haired named Finn. And these 2 dogs, they're just rock stars. They had a ball. As soon as we got to the site, they were already ready to go. And it was just so fascinating watching them in their element and things like that. You know, I beagle hunt and things like that, and so I'm kind of used to dogs. But these dogs are on a completely different playing field as to what I experienced, beagle hunting. So it was just, they stand at a point, they flush the birds out, and you get a chance to shoot at them. And they were just amazing animals to watch. And I think that is one of the reasons why the pheasant hunt was just so fun, was because you got to watch them and see how they were trained and what they do, and what makes them excited about the hunt is the same thing that makes you excited. You want to see the bird, you want to be able to shoot it. To them, as soon as they find it, they're just all about it, and they track it, and they get you where you need to go. So I fell in love with them, and they're just, like I said, they're just amazing.
It's time to go kill some pheasants.
Camo.com, the best the outdoor industry has to offer. From trees and camouflage to Woodhaven custom turkey calls, we try to carry only the best products. We We carry Indian Creek choke tubes as well as no scent products. We also carry a full line of scent attractants. Remember, SemoCamo.com, the best the industry has to offer.
Are y'all ready to shoot some pheasants?
Yeah, we're ready.
Are you ready, babe?
Yes.
They think I'm a dork. Okay. Okay.
I'll stand behind him. Make sure your face on. And you guys walk in front of it as much as and then I'll send him after. He may go running after, or he may stay. He'll come around heavy step. And bird to the hook. And then get up there. Grab the bird. So he doesn't see the bird. All he does is smell the bird. He knows where the bird's from. So we have to imagine where the wind's coming from. That's probably where the bird is. So the wind's in her face. So somewhere in 10 or 15 yards, walk around and keep around. Birds can run, so watch for the grass moving.
I see it.
Shooting. Who got it?
He got it. I'm pretty sure he got it though. I think he was a little quicker on the draw than I was. That was so cool. I walked right up on it. That was awesome.
There it is.
Yeah.
Where is it, Finn?
Find it, Finn.
Get it.
How old is he?
He was 2 in July or June.
Okay.
He's the best dog we've ever had.
Everybody see where it goes from over here?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you wanted me to get it or...
This morning, they were just shooting them straight up.
Uh-huh.
They had like I don't know if it's like a house or something.
Uh-huh.
But Jack would blow the whistle. And then like they would let all the birds out. So every which way, because there's all these stations. Kind of like the play course.
Yeah.
But they have a dog and a handler at every one to retrieve the birds and bring them back. But they were just crazy. The feathers were just flying. I was sitting on the picnic table and I thought I was going to get hit with one. It landed like
Wow.
And the guy that was trading guns off for Brett was like, one time he's got to shoot like that. And he thought he'd catch the bird. As it flew and he missed and hit him in the chest. It bruised his chest.
Oh my gosh.
They're heavy. They're like 5 pounds. You know, this can be a few pounds, but not fat. I was like, how dumb is that?
Did he find it?
Let's see it, Pete.
Pull. Good job.
Not what you expected, right?
No. I'm having a ball.
It's a lot. It's a lot of shooting.
Good boy, Ben. There's lots of coyotes out here and owls and stuff.
Yeah.
Really well.
Yeah.
Good boy. Oh wow. He's pretty. Can you put it in mine?
So is that, what is that one?
Just a hen.
That's a hen, but it's got a dark head if you see that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why. Sometimes there's a silver rooster, but that's not what it is.
Good shot, babe. You liking here over and under?
Oh, I love it. I like the rabbit hunting.
I have a pair of Berettas that I bought. They made them back in 1990. They made 300 of this one. It's a nicer gun. And they only made one pair when they made the 300. So I bought them a few years ago. And the way they're meant to be shoot is like a day like today. So here, we sit in these stations and you shoot as they're releasing the birds. So I shot the two, and then the guy hands me the gun that's already loaded. So I just was standing with a guy all day, and it was just boom, boom,
boom.
And he hands me a loaded gun. It's
boom, boom.
Same wood, same weight, same trigger, same everything. So
Just like shooting the same gun, but shooting two.
Yep. When I didn't have to load up at all, which is bang, 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 bang. And those birds were being released in that pen. They were flying over these trees. You know, maybe not all as high as that hawk, maybe half as high as that hawk.
God.
And we were just shooting them like that, and they're going full speed to get that way.
I'm gonna stop that for a minute so that we can get some video footage when they put the checkers in.
I'm Tina Thornsberry, the owner and guide of Beaver Creek Outfitters in beautiful Knott County, Kentucky, the elk capital of the East. If you were lucky and you drew a tag to come hunt in Kentucky, give us a call at 606-369-6594. Let Justin, Ross, Brad, or myself help you fill your tag of a lifetime.
The hunt lasted for about 3 hours. It started to snow on us, so we had to call it quits a little bit early. But overall, I think we ended up shooting, between me and my husband and our buddy G, I believe we shot close to 50 or 60 birds that day. I mean, it was just the overall experience was just amazing.
We'll get out there. Oh, it's vest. Yeah, give them time to freeze. Yep. Yep. I think I got them all. I don't feel none in there.
Perfect. Finn, come on, bud. Alright, so I will see you guys in about an hour and a half or so. I'll see you at 7 o'clock at Michael Jordan's.
Okay.
I'll let you know when I'm there.
Okay.
You'll check into the hotel. You should be all set. If you have any problems, give me a call. We booked it a weird way, so, you know, just call me if you got an issue.
Okay.
So where do we sit these birds at when we get
On that, I know, on that rock
I'll meet
right
you back
there.
there. Well,
Okay.
I'll see you back at the club. But
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot what I was saying.
Okay.
I got to meet Brett's wife. She came out and she done the hunt with us. Barb is an amazing lady. She's a lefty, and she got to show me her beautiful shotgun that Brett had her custom made. And I mean, it was a 20 gauge left-handed Beretta, and I mean, it was just a gun that you would see and only hope that one of these days that what you could have you could own it and have it in your gun cabinet. And she was, you know, she was a sure shot. You can tell that she's been out with him quite a few times.
Oh, wow.
Caesar Greenie. It's a siren, they call it.
Uh-huh.
And they're especially fitted for women.
That's beautiful.
It's a 12 too.
It's a 12. I always thought I'd blow my arm off. This thing, I can shoot all day, and it doesn't even hurt my arm.
Really?
If you want to try it, you can.
I bet you it's light.
I'm left-handed, so it's a left-handed gun.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, but I always had a handicap.
Uh-huh.
Either I was shooting something with like a bumper on it, because it was so hard on me, like my shoulders would be bruised.
Right, yeah.
But then it was too long, and then I'm left-handed. I always shot his right-handed guns.
Right.
So I always had a disadvantage, and then when I got this, I was like, oh my god, it's like a
Game changer. Yeah, really that's awesome.
Yeah, Mike Russo, the man that you were just shooting with, he used to represent the brand.
Oh, wow.
So he got one for me to try.
Now what kind? Now how much do those run you? Like for
3,200.
32?
Yeah. But I have one gun. He has 100.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work in this community. A place we want to see grow and prosper. Thacker Grigsby is committed to a Fiber to the Home project, which will bring every home and business in our service area fiber within a 5-year period. We're halfway there, but we won't stop until we reach our goal. And that's a big deal. We're committed to serving you and our community. At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available, whether that be through expansion of our Fiber to the Home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
I will say that overall, even though we all got to shoot birds and things like that today, the pheasants and the chuckers, old mom got the big shot of the day. It was right towards the end of the hunt, and I was standing about 80 yards away from where my husband and Brett was standing, and one of the dogs had flushed a chucker out. Now, if you don't know what a chucker is, it's about probably 3/4 the size of what an actual pheasant is. And we're standing there, and we hear the dog and stuff, and we see the bird, and me and my buddy Garrett throw up our shotguns, and we shoot. We're like, we're gonna try it. Don't know if we'll get it, but we're gonna try it. And sure enough, I clipped it, and I could hear Brett hollering all the way across the field that he just couldn't believe it. And so I was pretty pumped that I got to do that. My 20 gauge Frenchie really held up today. I really enjoyed the hunt, and I cannot wait to get back to Rhode Island and do another one with Brett and all the guys up at Addyville East Farm.